graduation is canceled. That is so unfair.
I'm so upset. I need to bake something.
Spatula? What do I need this for? Ooh.
Graduation canceled? What? Not on our watch. I can only figure out how to wear this. Do you know?
You bet I do.
Join us.
Can't wait to see you.
We want to welcome everybody who's with us on the Zoom and who's watching us live stream on YouTube. We never thought that we were going to do it this way, but we are doing it and we are doing it well. I just want to tell people that we are going to be able to, hold on, let me just see. I think that you're sharing your desktop, Rosemary. I just want to tell people that there are people from all over the world watching us. People are watching us from, these are some of the places that people have listed: Thailand, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Korea, United Kingdom, Israel, Australia, Virginia, Connecticut, and guess what? Even New Jersey, where I am. Hello, everybody. And we've got so many graduates with us. We've got so many wonderful people who are joining us today. We have a remarkable staff who's with us today, and we're going to acknowledge them properly. We're also joined by Ms. Yuet Chu, who is the Executive Director of Access, and Mr. Aaron Schwartz, who is the Acting Director of School Improvement. And we are so grateful that they have taken time to join us today. Everybody's going to be acknowledged properly, but we just want to take a minute to also mention some of our tech crew. We have Rosemary, who's our Director and Tech Manager out in Connecticut. We've got Ashley, who's our staff member, who's managing our YouTube channel, where friends and family can leave comments for our graduates. So please feel free to leave some live chat in our YouTube channel, which is being managed and monitored by Ashley. We have a wonderful support team who's helping us go live today. So really good to see you all, really good to spend some time with our graduates. We just had a nice private hour with them, which was delightful. So before we get started, we have to do our traditional pomp and circumstance. So I'm going to ask all graduates to be on camera. Give love to everybody on the screen, the people who are with you today in your homes, the people who are watching you on YouTube. Clap at them, wave at them, hug them, give them hearts, whatever you need to do. Let's hear our pomp and circumstance. Boy, I forgot that that was a long one. That was a long version of that pomp and circumstance. But, I was a little worried for a minute because I thought that what we see is what YouTube sees. But actually, I've been assured that those of your friends and family who are watching on YouTube are getting a really superb experience because our director is really focused about streaming it. And so all of you, they were able to see the gallery and everything that was going on. And I've also asked people to alert me if for whatever reason the YouTube experience is lacking in some way. So welcome everybody. This is the part where I give my speech. And so this year I have written down some notes, but I'm going to ad lib it because I really want to be able to speak to our grads, to look them in the face and to really speak to them about some of the lessons and some of the things that I've been reflecting on in the pandemic. But I want to start by saying what a victorious day. Truly, truly victorious. I want to welcome our parents, our family members, our friends, our graduates, the Satellite Academy staff, the honored guests. I want to welcome everybody to graduation 2021. What a victorious day. We've done it. And I say that we've done it because when you come to Satellite, you become part of us. And let me tell you something, every staff member, every person who is here is feeling like it's their graduation day. This is what we strive for. This is the point we want to get to. It is the happiest day for me this year. It is the happiest day for me every year. It is where we get to enjoy the fruits of our labor and where we get to celebrate you. So congratulations, everybody. Congratulations, staff and students and families and everybody else who's watching us on YouTube and around the world. So not only have we done it, but we've done it despite a pandemic. And I want to remind people that nobody does it alone. None of us, can get to this point alone. So we do want to take a minute to have the graduates, take a minute to show some love to either the people who are in the room, maybe the people on Zoom, YouTube, the people who are rooting for you right now, some of them personally, and they've been supporting you all along, and some people have been supporting you behind the scenes and you will never know it. But take a minute to wave at them, to say hello to them, to hug them if they're in the room with you, to show them gratitude and appreciation. So I want to say that it's been my greatest honor to be the principal of Satellite Academy High School and to be part of a community that goes above and beyond to support students. And I want to not only congratulate the class of 2021, but I want to congratulate all the people who've helped to get them here. We have an extraordinary staff of teachers. And one of the things that I can say about our school is that our teachers go above and beyond to help students, and they have gone even more so above and beyond during this pandemic. The same is true for our admin staff who support behind the scenes, for Paul, the assistant principal, for the people in the access team who've been supporting us. And so we really want to acknowledge and applaud everybody and thank them. So applaud you, class of 2021, and applaud our staff. Thank you so much for all the work that you do and for helping us get to this moment. This is definitely not overlooked. And so I know that all of you who are here today have overcome extraordinary obstacles to get here. And you've persevered despite the pandemic. And I want to talk a little bit about what this pandemic has been like for me. It's been a really rough pandemic and everybody's been experiencing it differently. But one of the things that this virus has done is it's helped highlight for me some of the things that are truly, truly important in my life. And it's given me a lot of time to reflect. The first thing it's made me reflect on is who is truly essential in our society. I'm talking about the drivers, the delivery people, the nurses, the doctors, the grocery store clerks, and all the jobs that your family and friends and you are doing. And this is who the people that we thought were essential turned out to be less essential. And those people that sometimes we may have overlooked have turned out to be the most essential. And so we want to reflect on that and thank those people. And I know that when I interact with any of these people now, I'm just a little gentler, a little more appreciative, and a little kinder. And this pandemic has definitely taught me that. I also want to share with you another lesson that I've been learning. And I say I'm learning because I haven't mastered it. It's something that I'm still learning. And I think it's probably one of the most important lessons that that I will need to master. And this lesson came to me as a result of witnessing some contradictions, what I saw as contradictions in the world. For example, this year has been a year where we've seen too many people of color brutalized. We've seen racism targeting immigrants and the Asian community. We've seen it promoted by people in the highest office. We've seen anti-Semitism rearing its ugly head in the United States and around the world. But at the same time, alongside that, we've also seen people mobilize to vote in record numbers and demand a shift and to elect the first woman of color vice president. We've seen a court system that's upheld the will of the people. We've seen a guilty verdict in the trial for George Floyd. And we've also seen Juneteenth become a federal holiday, and people from all backgrounds standing united against injustice. So we've seen this duality throughout the year. We've also seen terrorists storm our Capitol. But alongside that, we've also seen Congress proceed with the vote despite the mayhem. We've seen, and we've all experienced trauma as a result of the isolation and social distancing and the remote schooling. But alongside that, we've also witnessed vaccines that are being developed in record time by scientists, vaccines that are 95% effective. And we've also seen students like you, yes, students like you, who've overcome tremendous obstacles and are graduating on time despite the pandemic. Students like you who've struggled but have never given up. You have persevered despite financial, emotional, and despite the pandemic, where it's made it difficult for you socially and financially and emotionally. You never gave up, and you are here. So we've seen both those things in the pandemic. We've seen people display their worst sides, and we've also seen people display the best that humanity has to offer. Some of those people are with us today. People like Ms. Yuet Chu and Aaron Schwartz, who've covered the school for me in person while I was on a medical accommodation. I am so grateful for you. And people like your teachers, who've worked day in and day out to ensure that you had the support. And people like the administrative team, who've kept pushing you to succeed. And people like Ashley, who've dropped everything to make sure that your graduation was as special as hers. So it made me realize that I have a choice, that we all have a choice. Do we want to see the cup half full, or do we want to see the cup half empty? And I realized that I am responsible for the energy that I ingest and the energy that I put out. And it doesn't mean that I'm always making the optimal choices. Like everyone, I'm what I say, a wonder in the making. But I think we need to ask ourselves, do we want to focus on the good in people or on the parts where they still need to grow? Whatever we focus on is what's going to grow. And the future that we imagine for ourselves and others will come true. So today and every day, I'm making a commitment to try, and I hope that you can make the same commitment to focus on what is going well. On what is doing good, on the gifts that I do have, and how life is always working out for me. And you know what? Life is also always working out for you. When you're down, when you're struggling, when you feel like giving up, I want you to remember this moment and all the choices that you made to bring you to this moment. And in your darkest hour, I want you to still remember that life is always working out for you. Repeat it for yourself like a mantra. Life is always working out for me. And if you remind yourself enough, if you remember who you really are, the strong person who made it through this pandemic, who's excelling despite the obstacles, when you focus on what you have and where you're going, life is going to lead you to wonderful and unexpected destinations. With that kind of energy, with that kind of positive energy, the energy that is focused on what you have, you'll find yourself just coincidentally standing in line next to somebody who's going to give you your next big opportunity. That's the kind of things you're going to draw to yourself. You're going to find yourself working with somebody who all of a sudden is going to pave the way to your next big job. Well, you and I, if we master the art of seeing the glass half full, being kind, looking and finding the good in people and the good that surrounds us, life will always be working out for us. Even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment, just like today, right now, today, life is working out for you. despite the pandemic, despite everything that you've had to endure. So while many of you might be disappointed that you couldn't have an in-person graduation or an in-person prom or hang out with your friends at Satellite like you wanted, I do hope that you can feel the immense amount of love that fills our space right now. And I hope that you can enjoy everything that is in this moment. I hope that you can appreciate how many people, some that you don't know, some that you know, and some that you will never know, are supporting you and celebrating with you and loving you today, right here, right now. My hope for you is that you always focus on making this world a better place, however you do it, whatever is right for you, that you dream big and that you surround yourself with people who are invested in your success and are enrolled in your dreams. And I want to say to you today, congratulations. I don't even want to say graduates. I want to say congratulations, researchers and doctors and lawyers and artists and musicians and politicians and community activists and vocalists and teachers and high school principals. Congratulations to you. And please remember that as you move onward, Satellite will always be your home. I encourage you to keep in touch with us and to visit regularly. Thank you all, and congratulations. Before we move on to our next segment, I'm going to introduce our keynote speaker. And I want to tell you a little bit about our keynote speaker. So I recently saw our keynote speaker speak at a principals conference that the chancellor hosted. And as soon as I saw that conference, I said to myself, this is the person who I think should speak at our graduation. She is so inspirational. It took her, when I reached out to her, about 5 seconds to say yes to Satellite Academy, because she's had a history with working with us, and she's actually been our keynote speaker years ago, back in 2009. And she has such a long and impressive bio that I wasn't even sure what to say to introduce her. So when I asked her, I emailed her last night and I said, how should I introduce you? What parts of your bio do you want me to emphasize? And she said, how about you introduce me as a friend to Satellite Academy, a professor and a poet who loves the South Bronx and equity for all. And I want you to know that, don't be fooled by her modest introduction, because Dr. Yolanda Sealy Ruiz is an associate professor of English education at Teachers College, Columbia University. She's developed the archaeology of self and racial literacy theories. She is a former research associate at NYU Metropolitan Center in Urban Education, has worked at Business Week, the New York Times, and the New York University in the marketing and promotions position. She is the founder and faculty sponsor of the Racial Literacy Roundtable series, where for 10 years, people have been talking about the kinds of issues that are making a difference in our society. She's the co-founders of Teachers College Civic Participation Project, which concerns itself with educational well-being of young people involved in the juvenile justice and foster care system in New York. Dr. Ruiz and her 2 former students appeared in Spike Lee's Two Fists Up, We're Gonna Be All Right, a documentary about Black Lives Matter movement. And her full-length collection of poetry called Love from the Vortex and Other Poems, her archaeological dig on love and intimacy, was published in 2020. Without any further ado, I would like to welcome Dr. Sealy Ruiz.
Oh my goodness. Good morning, graduates. You look so beautiful. Just take in this moment. And thank you, Principal Zebeda, for such a beautiful introduction. Good morning, everyone. What a wonderful morning. I would like to thank very officially Principal Zebeda and Mr. Melkonian for inviting me to come back home. I had the privilege to spend time teaching Satellite students at 2 locations for over 3 years. And honestly, it has been one of the most significant joys of my 28 years of teaching. They could have chosen anyone for this moment, for this beautiful and special occasion. And I am so glad that they chose me, a friend of Satellite, a South Bronx native, a woman who loves justice and believes in the power of young people. I know I am just meeting you, but I want to thank all of you students. I also want to thank your parents, your guardians, family members, teachers, friends, and staff for being an important presence in your life. Congratulations, Satellite Academy of Class 2021. You persisted through a pandemic, moment when the world was literally on fire, where we saw Latino families locked in cages, where we still have to say Black Lives Matter, where we see a rise of anti-Asian hate crimes. We still see the persistence and the viciousness of patriarchy and anti-Blackness and anti-Semitism. But you claimed this moment as part of your destiny. And yes, the world will always go on in ways like this, but you too will go on. How you show up in moments of crisis says how you will face your life. Taking challenges head on, even when you want to retreat. It says great things about your character and who you wish to be. And that is the theme of my very brief remarks today. Who, graduates, who do you imagine yourself to be? Are you courageous enough to see your brilliance despite the rough moments in your story? What happens to you is not all that you are. Life's moments, yes, influences the decisions you make. And sometimes it dictates how fast or how slow that you get to where you want to go in life, but it does not determine your life. So I want to thank you for working hard to make it here today to what we believe. And when I say we, those in your life, those who just entered your life as I am in this moment, and those who have been in your life will be one of many graduations and significant milestones that you will achieve. And I want you to think about this. You are leaving a legacy. Yes, you are. Future students of Satellite will ask about the pandemic class. How did they make it? What were their special challenges? How did they get through? Principal Zubaydah just gave a beautiful reflection. Thank you so much for that speech of sharing what you learned and how you have changed. And so future students will ask about your educational experiences for many years to come. They will reflect on your past to be encouraged by your legacy and future plans. Graduates, my charge for you today here is very simple. I want you to think about your future. I want you to pause for a moment and take in what is happening right now. How does this moment feel? What are you thinking about? Who are the people around you cheering you on? Who's here today that supports you most? Who are the people that tell you you have a bright future ahead of you and are willing to help you achieve it? Cling to those people. If Principal Zubaydah says, come back to Satellite, come back. I've been coming back since 2009. I can't stop. Listen to the advice of these people. And as long as they are advising you towards possibilities and offering you wisdom on how to navigate the obstacles, cling to them. Yes, we honor you here today. Surround yourself with people who will challenge you and support you to be your absolute best, who will look beyond the stereotypes of what an overaged or undercredited student could be. Take in this milestone today. Take in the support and the love that you are receiving and that you have received, and ask yourself, what do I imagine myself to be? It is an important question that not everyone is given the privilege to answer for themselves. Think about those young people who are forced to work sun up and sun down. Think about those young people who might live in families that own a small business. And so they have to automatically take over the business as they get older. Think about those children or young adults who are told by society and sometimes members in their own families that they will most likely not do anything special or be anything special, or told by society these same lies. Think about it and think about what happens when they believe it, because in believing this, they are really not given a fair chance to ask this question. What do you imagine yourself to be? I know it's a big question and y'all might be thinking, dang, I just graduated today. Like, let me sit in this moment. And if you are saying that, then I want you to consider the following young people for inspiration in shaping your life and shaping a vision for your life and what's ahead of you. Think about Amanda Gorman, 21, the youngest inauguration poet in our history. Think about Stephen R. Stafford, who entered Morehouse College at the age of 12 and picked 3 college majors. He's now 22 and studying to be a doctor. Think about Autumn Ashante, who was raised by a single father. Autumn was ridiculed by highly regarded conservatives at the age of 7 for writing a poem that highlighted the travesty of slavery. Autumn never wavered and mastered languages such as Arabic, Kiswahili, and Spanish. She scored 149 on the standard IQ test, and at the age of 13 was accepted to the University of Connecticut. And finally, I'd like to mention Dr. Farrar Gray, who grew up like me in housing projects with his mom and siblings on the south side of Chicago. Farrar became a millionaire at the age of 14 by selling a food company that he started on his own. At 21, he received an honorary degree, and now at 31, he's a best-selling author who's traveled all over the world giving speeches. He was motivated to become a businessman because he wanted his family to have a more comfortable life. Google some of these folks, learn about them from their lives, and honestly, I can go on. All these young people of color who are now young men and women of color, there are hundreds, literally thousands of them who refuse to be limited by age or by society. And you can be the same way. In fact, you must be the same way. Who do you imagine yourself to be? A teacher, a principal, an actor, a pediatrician, a makeup artist, a model, a dancer, electrician, musician, a songwriter, a visual artist, an Olympian, a singer, a chess master, a linguist, or a college professor. As a young girl growing up in the South Bronx, a place that I love, I dared to imagine that I would be a teacher. Along the way, I worked in some of the most successful publishing companies and some of the best universities in higher ed, but I knew that my heart was in teaching. And so it was a teacher that I set out to become. And now today, as a poet and author and a college professor at Teachers College, I prepare students who want to become teachers. I've taken my whole dream, my whole vision to another level. I also work with school districts around the country to think about ways that they can serve their students better in more just and humane and humanizing ways to prepare them for the lives that they have ahead. Who do you imagine yourself to be? Is a question that I want you to answer now. And I mean literally now. So I do recognize that this answer may change, and it may change a few times over your lifetime. But I want you to fill in the blank of this question, and I want you to come off of microphone, and I want you to answer it. So I'm going to say, I imagine myself to be, and you fill in the blank. Okay, so for example, I imagine myself to be a teacher. Are we ready? Can we get mics unmuted for this moment? Okay, I still see mics muted. I might be asking too much, y'all. Am I asking too much in this moment? I'm seeing some mics unmuted. Okay, it might sound a little bit kind of crazy, but we're gonna do this. So ready? 1, 2, 3. I imagine myself to be a teacher.
A lawyer.
A leader.
Ready?
A better person?
A successful businesswoman. Like, period.
I guess the greatest authors in
A
A leader.
A phlebotomist.
Happy in whatever I do.
I guess the greatest authors in
A leader.
A phlebotomist.
Whatever I do.
I guess the greatest authors A leader.
A phlebotomist.
Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember that you've imagined this. Remember that you've proclaimed this. Remember this day. Mark it in your memory. Imagine with all your mind. Believe with all your heart. And achieve with all your might. And even as you imagine what you will be, remember the words of media celebrity Oprah Winfrey when she says, what God intended for you, goes far beyond anything you can imagine. So I would like to end my comments today by actually reading a short poem to you written about my South Bronx neighborhood. It's from my first book of poetry. Steve, thank you so much for shouting it out, called Love from the Vortex and Other Poems. And it's called The Bronx, circa 1983. That's when I was coming of age, y'all. I'm always thinking of that place, the hood that nurtured me and helped to shape me into the woman I am and becoming. I have always held you close, wrapped in my arms of blazing fire and ashes. I knew you before you knew yourself. I saved you when others wanted to throw you back to the ashes from which you rose like a phoenix. You came rising and rushing towards the midnight sky. Congratulations, class of 2021. I am so proud of you. Peace and blessings as you continue along your journey. May God be with you every step of the way. Thank you. Have a great, great celebration.
Thank you, Dr. Ruiz. Whenever I hear you speak, I feel inspired. It was so overwhelmingly joyous to see the students just speak into existence what they imagine. Sometimes, I remember when I was a child, I was afraid to even imagine a life that I now have because I was different and I thought that I couldn't achieve it. And I think that there's such power in imagination, but there's even bigger power in speaking it into existence, because until you speak it, it doesn't become real. So that was a very powerful exercise. I thank you deeply for your inspirational words and for giving an opportunity for our students to be able to interact with you this brief moment. And of course, Satellite Academy High School is eternally grateful for the work that you're doing with us to ensure that we are a more just institution, that we are looking at our practice, our operational practice, our instructional practice, and every part of our school to ensure that it is an equitable place, that it is a place that celebrates all of who we are and that encourages people to be the fullest expression of themselves. So thank you so much, Dr. Ruiz.
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you so much. On that note, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what you're about to see. You're about to see a musical performance by a very special artist. It's an artist that you know very well. It's an artist who's a graduate of Satellite Academy High School and actually employed by Satellite Academy High School. We have quite a few graduates who now work for the school. That's been one of the things that we love doing, is hiring our grads. And so let's hear from him. James Wins.
Did it. Look at that smile. I know these times that we live in are wild, but regardless, you fought for this day, and you know that we proud, and I know you'll keep holding it down. Now you wearing these crowns, never let up, for sure never give up. I understand the pain and sometimes you feel fed up. Keep going hard, cause I know you want your bread up, but do it for your happiness, don't do it just for lettuce. I know about the struggle, I know about drive. A lot of your day ones you can't bring for the ride. Say life's about growth like a tree. You got a lot of vines, but remember you're the seeds. Don't give up on your dreams, cause life will try to make you. Hit you left and right and nobody is there to save you. But you gotta save yourself, nobody will make you. And do all you can, if you're willing then you're able. Understand the power in your words, the truth in your wisdom. I know they want you to think your mind is in a prison, but listen to this message cause it ain't. You do as you please, cause when the ship sinks, you'll be the ones to save it. A lot of things are changing, in order for progress you gotta rearrange it. You feel your life's a mess, then you gotta decorate it. And pay no mind to them people that be hating. There's gonna be a lot more as your life goes on, but you gotta stay strong, just keep focused. Not in life can go wrong, but you gotta move on. Keep yourself humble, cause life is always provoking. 10 toes down, but always aim high. Until we meet again, just know that I'm on your side. And learn to be yourself and understand it's not a crime. And in your darkest times, you could definitely shine.
Big round of applause, big love to James. This was an original song written for you. And actually, there's a little surprise later in the program. He didn't just write one song, he wrote 2 songs in honor of you. So we are so thankful, James. And James, I remember when James and Ashley were my students. And so it's always such a joy when we see our graduates live their promise in the world, live their potential. And I look forward to seeing all the different wonderful things that you all are going to be and do in the world. And I do encourage you to come and visit. As you know, our graduates often keep in touch with us, and they are big, our alum are a big part of our school community. So thank you, James. We love you and we appreciate that you did that. And congratulations on the birth of your daughter. So now we have a few words that then I want to introduce Paul Melkonian. He's been the assistant principal at the school and has worked at the school for over 20 years, maybe 25 years at this point. He's been my colleague and we've worked together for about 20. He's been my colleague and my friend. And I couldn't think of a better person to have spent my career with. He is truly a remarkable human being and a very talented educator. And those of you who've been our students know what a wonderful man he is. And so without any delay, please let's hear from Paul Melkonian.
Good morning, Satellite family. We are here. I can't believe we made it. It is graduation, and what a crazy year it has been. I want to start off by thanking our dedicated staff. You all have done so much this year, figured out solutions to unsolvable problems, but we did it. We did it for this moment. We did it for our students. We did it for the love. And that's what it's all about. There's no place I'd rather be than right here with you all. If you had told me what the school year would look like back in February of 2020, I think I would have just laughed at you, because I don't think any of us could have imagined this. But we have this experience and we have grown from it. And that's really what I want to talk about today, is experience. Experience has been my lifelong teacher. My most memorable experiences, and I'm sure you can relate, have taught me a lot of lessons in life. Taught me how to be a better student, a better friend, a better human being. Without experience, there's a lot of fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of failing, fear of being alone. But we are braver than we think. You are braver than you think. So if I can encourage our graduates, one thing today is to go out and have a lot of different experiences and try to learn from those experiences. Think about what you want to do, what experiences you want to have, write them down, and turn those thoughts into action. We often tell ourselves all the reasons why we can't or why we shouldn't, but this doubt is only a precursor to experience. Figure out the things you want to do, whether it be going away to college or starting a business or traveling the world, whatever that experience you want to have, figure out a way to make it happen. We are here to help you figure out a way to make those things happen. But go out and experience life and learn from it. Congratulations to our graduating class of 2021. You will always remain close to our hearts and forever part of the Satellite family.
I'm seeing a lot of love in the audience. I'm seeing snaps from Christopher, and thank you, Paul, for that wonderful message to our students. There's somebody else who also wanted to congratulate you, and that is our Senator Chuck Schumer.
Hello, Satellite High School. This is Senator Chuck Schumer, and it's my honor to address the teachers and staff, the families and friends of the graduates, but most of all, you, the class of 2021. Congratulations. Now, I'm really sorry I can't join you in person, but I'm grateful that modern technology allows us to still be connected on this graduation day. You are special, and I wouldn't want to miss congratulating you, COVID or not. As we all know, these have been unusual and difficult times. But the fact that we're still celebrating this graduation and not letting COVID stand in the way, even if we're celebrating differently, just goes to show you that New Yorkers won't let anything stop us from honoring what's so important in life. And nothing can take away from the fact that you've earned your high school diploma from a very fine school. You know, we have a long way to go, but for the first time in more than a year, we can start to think about what it'll be like to return to normal. We're beginning to see light at the end of the tunnel, thanks to safe and highly effective vaccines. As Senate Majority Leader, the first ever from New York, I worked hard to bring these vaccines to New York and to pass the American Rescue Plan, which is putting money in the pockets of people and small businesses who've been hurt by the crisis and helping our society recover in so many different ways. So, class of 2021, my message to you is simple. Right now, it may feel like the future's uncertain, but what's been true throughout history is just as true today, that even in times of difficulty, there are always new opportunities, new ways of thinking, of doing things a better way. And don't forget, you have loving families who will have your back through thick and thin. Our nation is overcoming this pandemic, and we need your help and your courage to rebuild our country even stronger than it was before. This past year has revealed the injustices and prejudices that persist in our society. We just can't go back to the way things used to be. We must make our society better, and we know we will, because you are our future leaders, and we have faith in you. So to Satellite High School, class of 2021, I say once again, congratulations, good luck, and Godspeed.
We are so grateful for Senator Chuck Schumer's office for including that message for our Satellite Academy High School students. I want to talk a little bit about the slide. For some reason, I can't see the whole slide, but I'll just wait for it to be up so we can talk about it. The student that you're seeing on the screen, sadly, is a student that graduated from our school. His name was Udelphi Martinez, and he was murdered a few years ago. And we, in response to that, have established a scholarship in his name since that time. And we work very closely with his mom, Sylvia Clase, to be able to honor his memory and give some kind of meaning to his death. When students graduate from our school, like I told you, the biggest gift we have is being able to see them flourish into all the possibilities that we imagine for them when they graduate. And sadly, when we lose a student, their possibility is over. But it doesn't mean that their possibility cannot live in with someone else. And so with the help of LTW, this scholarship also comes up, is awarded to a student, and the student receives $1,000 towards their future education in Udelphi's honor. And presenting that scholarship will be Ms. Sylvia Clase. She's presenting it in Spanish, but then afterwards I'm gonna unmute and ask Wilson to just give us the gist of what she said. So please welcome Ms. Sylvia Clase, Udelphi's mom.
Hola, mi nombre es Silvia Clase. Hoy tengo la oportunidad de entregar una beca a la niña ganadora, Penda Dior, en nombre de mi hijo, Udelphi Martínez. Gracias a la escuela Satellite por darme esta oportunidad de entregar esta beca a Penda. Muchas felicidades a todos los graduados en este año. Buena suerte.
I'm kind of impressed with myself that I was able to actually understand what she said, but I'm not going to attempt to be the translator. But I did hear Penda Diop has been mentioned. So Penda, you are the student who's been selected for this scholarship. It is because we believe that you will be able to go ahead and pursue dreams on behalf of yourself and in memory of Udelphi. And if we can just unmute the mics for a second, or allow Wilson to unmute his mic, let's highlight Wilson. Wilson, can you just translate for us, just so we make sure we understand what Ms. Claus has said?
Absolutely. She's very honored to present the award to Penda on behalf of her son's memory, and she's very honored to have her son recognized through this process. And again, she congratulates Penda for her achievements and congratulates her and wishes her the best in her future ventures.
Thank you, Wilson, for that translation. We can mute again. I'm actually we're now going to hear from, we've established yet another scholarship during the pandemic, and that is a COVID-19 scholarship. Too many lives have been lost and too many people have been affected by this pandemic, and we couldn't have this graduation without having a scholarship to honor the people in our community and the people around the country and the world who've lost their lives and have suffered so much during this pandemic. So now we will hear from Ms. Shanika Blount, who will present the scholarship.
I am honored to present the COVID-19 scholarship to a student who's not only one of our longest serving interns, but one who insisted on spreading positivity to his peers and to the school community during such a difficult time. Eduardo Vasquez will be receiving $500 toward post-secondary training in honor of our community members impacted by COVID-19. Congratulations, Eduardo.
Why don't we take a minute we're going to ad-lib the program. I wanted to, just if we can speak to Penda Diop for a minute and to Eduardo just to say hello. Eduardo, and let's go to Penda first. Penda.
Yes.
How does it feel to know that you get that scholarship and you get that honor?
Like, I was shocked at first. I was just looking at my mom. I was just like, I can't believe it. And I didn't expect it at all. And I just want to say thank you so much to all of you for giving me the opportunity to like prosper and to be a better version of myself than like the past few years, and to actually be able to graduate. And I just I can't believe I had this opportunity, and I'm just gonna make sure I use this scholarship and to make the best of it. And, you know, in college, I'm really excited for college. I'm really excited to do what I want to do, which is be a nurse and help people. And I want to definitely make sure this scholarship is not used in vain and it's used towards a positive thing.
Well, so Penda, I want to tell you that you are truly a remarkable human being from the time that we've known each other, even though it's been remote. And you are an incredible student, as you've demonstrated in our school. And we know that you're going to put it to good use, which is why we're putting it in your hands. And I think that, you know, nursing is obviously a noble profession. Where would we be this pandemic if it wasn't for the nurses? And maybe we can, thank you so much for taking a minute to talk to us. Maybe we can spotlight Eduardo right now so we can speak to him. Thank you, Penda, and your family has every reason to be proud. We spotlight Eduardo. Eduardo, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay. Talk to us, Eduardo. Tell us about your experience. What does it feel like today? Did you know that you were going to get this scholarship?
No, actually, I wasn't. I'm like still shocked right now. So I'm really thankful for this scholarship and, you know, to continue persuading my dreams, you know, of being a psychologist and a teacher. And so I'm really thankful, you know, it's been so difficult in these years and because of the pandemic and all that, but, you know, I feel like I finally accomplished something, you know, in my life, you know, and starting a new road to continue for my life. And I'm really thankful to all the teachers and especially you, Stephen and Paul and Wilson. Thank you.
Well, I want to tell you that it's been a great honor to work with you and to be your principal. You inspire me in so many ways, and knowing the struggles and how much positive energy you into every day, you are truly a magnificent human being, and we couldn't think of anybody better to award this scholarship to. And so we congratulate you and thank you for taking a minute to talk to us. We have an award now that we're going to be presenting. Thank you, Rosemary. We can go back to the program. And I'm going to be deviating from the program all the time. It's just what I do. I want to speak to our students. We want to celebrate them and we want to touch base with them. So the next award, it doesn't come with a scholarship, is extremely important award. It's very meaningful to our school community and our staff. This award is in memory of a staff member who worked with us for over 20 years and who passed away. He was, William Connell was one of the most remarkable human beings I have ever met. He worked back when we had multiple campuses. He was the person who kind of delivered mail between campuses. He did all kinds of jobs behind the scenes that people wouldn't even necessarily get to know him if they didn't make an effort. During when we had the MTA strikes many, many years ago, he walked to Brooklyn and to all the campuses because he didn't want anybody to miss their check. And he is truly, truly remarkable. He was an activist in the civil rights movement. He was a jazz musician, and he was a person that I learned so much from. And so we have established an award in his name. It's not a monetary award, but that goes to also to you, Eduardo. So congratulations. And this is how we feel about you. We can go to Eduardo if he wants to say anything. Eduardo, did you want to say anything? You're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, he's good. I guess you're a little bit overwhelmed. You didn't realize this is a really important award because we give it to a student that we think embodies the spirit of Satellite in the way that Will embodied it. So congratulations, Eduardo. We definitely think that you are remarkable, and this is why we chose you. There's a few people who wanted to congratulate the graduates, people who you're going to hear from all the advisors today, but this is a group of people who's been supporting you behind the scenes. So let's hear it from the staff members who wanted to send you just a special video for you.
Class of 2021, congratulations. We know you've worked hard and you've had a unique experience and you are prepared. Go out there and get it all.
Hey, congratulations, class of 2021. Super proud of y'all. Y'all did y'all thing through this very hard time. But just remember, the key thing, now that y'all about to move forward, is you can do anything you want in this world. So make sure to pursue your dreams and go straight to the top. Love is love.
Congratulations, Satellite Academy class of 2021. You have finally made it through this year and you are at the end of your road. Congratulations once again, and I hope the best for you in your future endeavors.
Satellite 2021 graduates.
I'm so proud of you, the work you have done and the people you have become.
It's been an honor to watch you learn and grow.
And even though you will be missed, off into the world we know you must go.
So when you're out there and you're doing all the amazing things that we know you will do,
just know you got a team of people on the sideline cheering for you.
Congratulations.
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 Congratulations from LTW.
Congratulations to the Satellite Academy graduation class of 2021. Sorry that y'all wasn't in the building. Y'all were very missed by the people that were in the building. I'm glad that y'all graduated. I'm happy for you. I hope you get all your dreams come true and you do great things with your lives. Again, congratulations. See you soon.
Congratulations for making your dreams come true. God bless, be safe, and plenty of fortunes.
Congratulations, class of 2021. You guys did it. Keep on doing it and be great.
Congratulations, 2021 students. So proud of you. So great that y'all made it. Continue the good work.
Congratulations, class of 2021. You've done it. You are now a high school graduate. You did everything that was asked of you, and you've earned the right to be called a high school graduate. So now go out there, do your absolute best, continue to strive for the highest marks possible, and don't let anything or anyone tell you otherwise. Remember, you are not alone. If you ever have any questions, concerns, or simply just want to stop by and say hello, please do so. We'll be here for you. So now, go out there, continue to do your absolute best, and strive for the skies.
Wow, what a wonderful message from people. And I love, this is what Satellite is about. Everybody in our community is important, equally important. And we love the fact that our custodial staff and our, SSAs and everybody else has been able to also be included in this process. So I have been looking at the stage notes as I walk through it, and I didn't realize, I thought that we had never received, we typically have Sophia Martinez, who is Mr. William Connell's daughter, provide us with a speech or a poem or a few words. And I thought that that we didn't receive her video, but guess what? I was wrong. So we're gonna just reverse a little bit in the program to just go back to Ms. Sophia Martinez, who's gonna say a little bit about her dad, that wonderful dad, who's William Connell, whose award we just spoke about.
It is an honor to present the Will Connell Award to Eduardo Vasquez. And in reviewing all the amazing things that your teachers have said about you, I pulled a few Maya Angelou quotes that I feel like really resonate with the incredible things I've heard about you and your commitment to service at Satellite Academy. And the first one is, I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And it's very clear from all the things that your incredible teachers have said about you, that you are a pillar of the Satellite community, a gift to every classroom that you've stepped into, every internship, every externship, and every space where you've lent your light. The second quote is, "We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve this beauty." We all go through sometimes difficult transitions and changes, but it's clear that with every single obstacle or challenge you faced, you overcome it with grace, with pride, with dignity. And you have just done such an incredible job crushing remote learning and doing everything you've had to do this year. So I salute you, I salute your efforts, I salute your young genius, and I salute the class of 2021.
Boy, am I happy that we didn't skip this video. Thank you, Ashley, for alerting me that video was sent on Thursday, and that it's not just a mistake that I thought was in the program, in the stage notes. And that was Sophia Martinez, William Connell's daughter, and what beautiful quotes did she pick for you, Eduardo. And she actually does take up time to ask the teachers about you and to kind of know a little bit about you so she can understand who is honoring her dad's memory. So you definitely are very worthy of that. So the next thing we're going to be doing is presenting some of the more prestigious awards. And we're going to invite Erica Flashman, our social worker, to introduce our salutatorian.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. My name is Erica Flashman. I'm a social worker at Satellite Academy, and I co-run a family group with Michael Johnson. We are so pleased that one of our family group members, Terrence Darby, is your salutatorian for this year, class of 2021. And from the first time we met Terrence, he has been really a pleasure to be around. He always has a positive attitude. He always has fun banter with the other family group members. And he's just very consistent and positive. And even after he graduated or finished his classes in March, he continued to show up almost every day. And I think that really speaks to his character and who he is and his persistence and how seriously he takes his education and his reputation. And I know he's going to go really far. So without further ado, please welcome Terrence Darby, salutatorian of the class of 2021.
Good morning, class of 2021, school board members and staff. My name is Terrence Darby Jr. and I am this year's salutatorian. First, I would like to thank all of you, from teachers to friends and family, for being in attendance. Everybody here has in one way or another helped each one of us graduate today. And on behalf of class of 2021, I would like to thank you for never giving up and motivating us every day to do better than yesterday. Steve, Paul, I would like to say thank you for the way that you orchestrate Satellite Academy. Ever since my first day, we've been told that we are family, and y'all promise y'all will never give up on us. I appreciate y'all for keeping that promise, and I'm honored to be graduating from y'all school. A lesson I have learned was that we must not allow other people's limited perceptions to define us, because no matter the color of our skin, we all have the same goal to graduate. And to all my friends, we did it. We ain't have no prom. 2020 sucked, and school online was extremely difficult. But we pulled through, and now we are graduating class of 2021. All I gotta say is, yes, Sirski.
I love that. That made me smile. Before we're going to deviate from the program a little bit, and I'm going to first go and I'm going to speak to Terrence. So let's put Terrence on highlight for a minute, because I know that wasn't a surprise for Terrence, because he obviously pre-recorded that. Terrence?
Yes.
So I want to hear, and don't tell me the answer you gave me before. I want to hear in detail. What did your family say? How did it feel when you got that call?
I was so surprised. Like, I didn't think I was gonna get it. But once I realized like what was really going on, I feel like I worked very hard this pandemic just to do that.
Well, you did work really hard in the pandemic, and people are thirsty. And I want to tell you that we always like to leave a little surprise in our back pocket. So here's Shanika, who wants to say just a few words to you right now. Let's see your live reaction to that.
And the honors continue as we present the DeFoy Scholarship for Academic Achievement to our salutatorian and stealthiest intern, Terrence Darby. Terrence, we hope that this $1,000 will be helpful to you as you prepare to pursue your career in business management. We're so proud of you. We know you'll go far. Congratulations.
Terrence, now I want to hear from you. Did you know you were getting them? Did you know you were getting the money, or is that a surprise?
No, I did not know. But I would like to say thank you to everybody for helping me, because I couldn't have done it without the teachers, the principals, anybody. So I would really like to say thank you from the bottom of my heart.
And Terrence, we know you're going to put the money to good use. We know you're going to pursue dreams, and we look forward to seeing you flourish into the man we know that you're already becoming. So congratulations to you, Terrence. Rachel, can you? Oh,
thank you, Steve.
On that note, we have one more very important introduction to make, and that is G is going to be introducing our valedictorian.
Hi, everyone. My name is G, and I am really excited and proud of all of our graduates. And I'd like to take this moment to introduce us to Satellite Academy's valedictorian of 2021 that I've been able to offer myself as a family group advisor. I feel privileged to have played a small part in their life during the path to success, especially under these difficult situations. Everyone, please welcome our wonderful Panda Diop.
Thank you, G. Graduates, family members, and educators, it is an honor to be a part of this ceremony, the 2021 graduation ceremony at Satellite Academy High School, class of 2021. We did it. It is a great pleasure and honor to feel the joy of closing the chapter of our lives and moving to the next point. You all may be wondering where the years have gone, and some of you may even be shocked to be here today, graduating. I know I definitely am. A year ago, prior to attending Satellite Academy, I had no idea that I would be graduating, that I would be an actual high school graduate, but I proved myself wrong. We proved ourselves wrong. All the obstacles and doubts that we have faced in the past have been overcome, and now we're here. For us, in high school, I know things may not have been as easy as other students that graduated smoothly within 4 years. Things have been a bit more difficult for us, but we learned to overcome those struggles, overcome the struggles of adolescence, the struggles of online learning during a global pandemic, and proof of that is being here right now. We learned to never give up when faced with a hard math problem and to never hesitate to ask for help in a subject that we struggle with. We learned that in a dead end, there's always another path, a better path. You just have to look for it. I want to personally thank all the staff and educators that helped us and were patient with us whenever we struggled with something. And I want to thank all of you graduates, for making it here today. No matter what difficulty you may have faced along the way, there's only going up from here. I'm proud to be standing here, 6 feet apart, with all of you here today. And on that note, I wanted to include that every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. John F. Kennedy.
Wow, I want to go to Penda, back to Penda right now. Penda, what a wonderful speech. What a wonderful speech. Now, what if I told you, Penda, that Shanika's about to say a few words?
Oh, wait, I wanted to say a few words about Shanika too.
Go ahead, you say that. You
I
say
just want to thank Shanika so much for like just helping me with the whole college experience. And I don't know if I could have done it without her. And I just want to thank her so much. Like, I just told my mom about it. I was just telling her how much I'm so thankful for Shanika and all the other educators and staff and all of you guys for like helping me and just like helping me graduate, helping me go to the college of my dreams, which is Syracuse University. And
woo, woo, woo. Is that the sound, Paul? We are so proud of you. And actually, let's hear from Shanika, and then let's see if you want to thank her yet again.
This is awarded to our valedictorian, Penda Diop, for her exceptional performance over her student career at Satellite Academy. Penda, we hope that this $1,000 will be helpful as you transition into life on campus at Syracuse University. We're so proud of you. Congratulations.
Okay, let's go back to Penda.
Here.
Did you know you were getting a little bit more?
I'm shocked. Like, this is.
Are you counting the cash? Are you counting it?
All towards college. So thank you.
I bet you. Who's in the room with you?
My mom. I don't know if you can.
Does she have a calculator? Let's say hello to mom.
You can't see her, but
Okay, but anyway, I hope she has a calculator out because you're getting some dollar bills.
And thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh. And I'm so grateful for this whole experience. And I'm always recommending this school to like all my friends. I know like they also struggle like I did in school. And I always be like, oh, go to Satellite Academy because this school is just like, I rave about this school to all my friends. So
well, we need you to rave about it on Instagram, on Facebook, everywhere. And we need all our grads because guess what? We're looking for students. We're opening up in September in person, better than ever. Send them to us. Thank you so much, Penda. We are so proud of you. And I'm sure, I don't know if Shanika wants to say a word live because I know that Shanika, maybe you want to say something. Let's see if Shanika wants to add anything.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Yes. Congratulations again, Penda. And thank you for acknowledging me, but that was all you. You put in the work and you did your research. And it was an honor to help you through that process. And it was an honor to be able to be part of acknowledging everyone's efforts this year and give out those scholarships that are well deserved. So congratulations to everyone.
Well, Shanika is right. It is all you, but I'm going to acknowledge Shanika because I think that DFOI, the RLTW program, has been remarkable in terms of its support in general of our community, but especially during the pandemic. You have made a huge impact on our school. And I will say, I speak to other principals and they don't have a DFOI. That's all I'm going to say. So thank you all. Thank you all of LTW. We're so grateful for our partnership and we really appreciate you and you embracing Satellite Academy High School, its mission, and we love that we're on the same page. So thank you all. We now have a little surprise for our students, and I'm going to go off screen while that surprise plays. That is a special, beautiful digital yearbook that we created for you. Staff collected photos of you, and we spoke to the photographer. We got some photos from the photographer who took senior pictures. And Jason Zivic, who is not here with us today, but is kind of like responsible for editing that project. So please enjoy your digital yearbook.
They said you wouldn't make it so far, and ever since they said it, it's been hard. But never mind the night you had to cry. You had never let it go inside. You worked real hard and you know exactly what you want and need. So believe, and you can never give up. You can reach your goals. Just talk to your soul and say, I can. I will. I know my dreams are real. let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be, and so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. I believe the children are
My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset shit done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I wouldn't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it. That was never friendly, yeah. Now I'm jumping out of Bentley. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it. I was patient, yeah.
Whoa, that was nice. That was nice. I must have watched it 3 times this morning at 5 when I woke up I always get up super early every day, but especially on graduation day, because I get so nervous and excited about seeing our grads. And so that was really, really nice to see. And thank you to all the staff that really pulled together all these photos, and to Jason who put it together. We really, really appreciate it. While you were watching the video, I decided to go on YouTube and just kind of check out the chat. And let me tell you something, there is so much love happening on that YouTube chat. And thank you so much, Ashley, for monitoring that and managing that YouTube channel. So we really appreciate it. I even see some of our staff making comments. We actually now, when I glance at it, we're at 95 people who are watching live everywhere. So that's exciting. That's really, really exciting. And I want to say that, as always, we love YouTube and we love being able to broadcast it live. And every year last year we wanted to have that YouTube video permanently on our channel for people who wanted to go back and watch it. And then we ended up having to send a link to students because we used a copyrighted song at the end, and YouTube just took it off. So sometimes we don't love YouTube so much. And now I didn't think that maybe they're going to pick up the music from this video and do the same thing this year. I hope not. So we'll see how much we love YouTube after today. Either way, we are recording this event and you all will get a copy of the video regardless, but hopefully it'll be on our permanent YouTube channel. So now is that special time where advisors are going to be speaking about every single grad who's with us today. And the first advisor who's going to be speaking is Shirley Jackson. And let's hear what she has to say about Daha.
Dahana, you finally did it. Your ability to take and implement feedback has helped get you to this point. Now that you've earned your diploma, your possibilities are endless, as you know. I just cannot wait to see what you do next as you walk through the world. And I want to take this opportunity to offer you big congratulations on your graduation. Stay healthy, stay safe.
Dahana, we are so proud of you. I think that when I was saying your name and I was swallowing, I didn't even finish the last syllable. Dahana, we are so proud of you. And let's go to Dahana and speak to her for a minute. We'd like to give every grad a chance to be live with us. So Dahana.
Hi.
Tell us, I want to hear everything. Pretend like we have all the time in the world and you and I just went out for a coffee and I'm like, how was it? How was your graduation?
Wonderful, 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 wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. It doesn't matter if I didn't have a prom, nothing. I'm so proud of myself that I made it. And I'm so proud that I came to Satellite. And I love all of y'all. And I'm so proud and I'm thankful and grateful for everybody.
And we love you back. Who's with you right now in your home?
I have my friends and family here, you know.
Nice. I could see a party coming on later. I could see a lot of, you have people watching on YouTube as well?
Yes, even myself, I'm kind of watching it. So,
you know, I'm doing the same thing. It's a little bit tricky, right? Because it's on a delay. So I have to kind of glance. I'm like, oh, that just happened. Because when we don't experience it the same way. So great talking to you, Dahana. Congratulations. We are so proud of you. And I look forward to seeing you in the fall. I hope you come visit.
I definitely will.
Okay, bye. Big love. So Shirley, tell us, I know Shirley's dying to tell us about her next advisee. So let's hear from Shirley.
Congratulations, Edward. You've done the hard work and now you have earned your diploma. Be very proud of everything that you've accomplished. I can tell you, I'm very proud of you myself. So I leave you with big congratulations. And I just want you to remember that the sky's the limit.
The sky is the limit. Absolutely. Shirley's absolutely right. The sky's the limit. Let's turn to Edward. Edward, where are you?
Here.
Okay, Edward. So you and I, do you like coffee?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we're out having a coffee. Tell me, how's your day going?
My day's going good. I'm breathing. Still here. Thanks God.
Boy, you're really implementing that message that I did, looking at the glass half full. We are breathing, and that is a gift. Who's celebrating with you today, Edward?
My mom.
That's great. That's great. Well, we want to say hello to Mom. We want to congratulate you, and we're sending our love. And really, really happy to spend this day with you, Edward.
Thank you as well.
So thank you so much. Before we go on to the next advisor, who is Michelle, I just want to confirm, Paul, can you please confirm that Diovel is not with us today? I don't know if he joined late.
He has not joined us on the on this feed, but I think that he's watching it on YouTube from what Michelle's saying.
Okay, so if he's watching it on YouTube, I think we're still going to play his video, and we'll play the video for every student, Rosemary, even if they're not here, so they'll be able to see it on the recording because we only have 4 students who are not here today. So let's hear from what Shirley has to say about Diovel. Sorry, Rosemary, I'm throwing you off.
I would like to congratulate Diovel Burgos on his graduation. Another one. You have really grown into such a well-grounded, thoughtful, kind, considerate young man. You always had those attributes, but watching you take responsibility for yourself and for your success and being able to ask for help when you need it and take pride in your accomplishments that are so well deserved. I wish you the very best, U of L. I'm going to miss you. I hope you'll come visit.
Thank you, Michelle. And I've seen those videos several times, and every time I watch them, I keep thinking, what a great brick wall. I just love it. And I also obviously am listening to the actual message. So on that note, Michelle is saying, I wanna congratulate one more advisee. So let's hear about Anthony.
I'd like to congratulate Anthony Juarez upon your graduation. Great job. Anthony, I know that this year has been a struggle for you and you have had to overcome so many obstacles. I hope you are as proud as I am of everything that you have accomplished. You are so smart and so witty and so kind and generous. Those are strengths, not weaknesses. And I hope that you will draw on those strengths, for they will carry you far. I know we're going to hear great things about you in the future, and I wish you the very best.
Thank you. Let's speak to Anthony. Anthony, are you with us? Anthony?
Hi, I'm right here.
Anthony, tell me about your day. How does it feel to finally make it? Do you remember when you came?
When I came to Satellite, I wanted to start fresh, just start a brand new school life. I felt like I messed up with my previous one, but, Satellite really helped me change, they really had me experience a lot of good things that I never thought I would have experienced in my old high school. Yeah, I know I'm grateful for Michelle. We had our ups and downs. I gave her the cold shoulders. I know, I apologize, but in the end, she never gave up on me, and I really appreciate her that.
Well, I guess Michelle saw what we all like to see in our students, and what we know is there is the parts of you that who you really are, right? It's who you really are. We all sometimes behave in ways that aren't the ways we want to behave because of various things, but it's not who we are. And so we're so happy that you stayed with us and that we were able to see who you really are, and that we're able to get you to this moment. And I do hope you come see us in the fall, because I would love to congratulate you in person. So Michelle is telling me that she is dying to introduce Najor. Okay, Michelle, let's go for it.
I'd like to congratulate Najor Washington. Woo, Nene! I am so proud of the young lady that you have become, and you should be proud too. When I first came to Satellite, I was warned to beware when Najor gets here, and goodness knows that we really spent a lot of time working on how to get along and how to help you to become the best version of you. And I am so delighted to see the hard work, the commitment, the effort, the maturity, the thoughtfulness, and the caring that you bring to the people that meet you, that see you, and come into contact with you. And I wish you the very best.
Well, we all wish Najor the very, very best. And I can assure you, Michelle, working with Najor was wonderful, but challenging. When we turn to Najor, just pay attention to that fabulous hair that I had got a chance to see early today when we were hanging out on Zoom. Najor, how are you?
Sorry, I'm just having a moment. I'm tearing.
Oh, let's be. I love that we're spending that together. Tell me what's going through your mind. It's a beautiful, sentimental moment, isn't it?
I'm having a lot of emotions right now. I'm very overwhelmed. I'm very proud of myself. I'm very thankful for all of you. I love all of you so much. Thank you for everything. Like, this journey has been very long. I know it has, especially working with me. And I appreciate everything just all so much.
Well, Najor, I want to tell you something. And, I joke around with you. And when I called you the other day, as I tried to call every grad, and have a private conversation, that I will tell you from the heart, you are really a remarkable human being, very powerful. And what I've seen over the last few years is how you channel that power for good. And you're working in a hospital now, which is such a remarkable thing. And you're going to be doing and are doing great things with your life. And you are you are that possibility, and we love you. And please continue to use your power for good. You are a good human being. And remember, when you're having a down day, you can tell yourself what I said. Things are always working out for me, because they are.
Thank you so much, Steve. I appreciate you. And I want to say one last thing. I appreciate Michelle so much. I couldn't really have done it without Michelle. She has pushed me to the limit, even during pandemic, calling my phone, texting me, Nene, you have to get everything done. She has pushed me to the limit, and I couldn't have done it without her and without you and Paul. So I thank you.
We salute Michelle, and we salute all the teachers who do that.
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
So I'm glad to hear that Michelle blew up your phone. And if that got you here, hey, that's great. Michelle is really proud of you as well. And you know what? Michael is sitting right here on my shoulder saying, I need to introduce my graduate, Terrence. So I'm going to turn to Michael and Erica.
Is this for me?
Rosemary?
I think Michael's going to introduce Terrence.
Yeah, I don't know. Rosemary, is everything okay? Looks like we're having a little bit of a technical problem, but that's okay, because we can hang out for a minute. I am just going to wait till Rosemary cues up the video.
Terrence Darby. This is all about Terrence. Terrence, congratulations on completing your requirement to graduate from high school. When you came into the interview with Erica and I, you had a glint in your eye, and it was saying, I can do this. And you've continued to persevere and overcome all obstacles, and you pushed your way on through. Erica and I could not be prouder of you. We're so proud of your accomplishment and so happy of the contribution you made to our family group as being a leader. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Terrence Darby.
Congratulations, Terrence. And I know we spoke to you, but we're going to speak to you again. Just say hello. If you don't want to say anything else, you don't have to, but guess what? You've earned it. So let's say hello to Terrence.
Hello.
Terrence, anything else you want to add before we move on?
I'd like to say thank you to LTW, really. LTW really helped me. It gave me another motivation because I'm already finishing school, and why not make money while finishing school, for me? So they really did like put an extra something for me to chase.
Listen, I definitely feel you. Cash never hurt anybody, right? So thank you, LTW. We second that. And now we got to talk a little bit about Leo. So let's hear about Leo.
So brother Leo Polino. Leo, you have been a solid force within our family group. Erica and I could not be prouder of you getting out at this time. You persevered. All the obstacles, you never gave up. You kept going, you kept going. Anything I said to you, you turned around and did it and continued to persevere. Anything any other teacher told you, you turned it around and did what you have to do. You are an example of what it takes to make it through satellite, a strong example to others. We could not be prouder of you. Congratulations on getting your diploma today and walking across that stage. Leo Polino, we are very proud of you. Congrats. Terrence Darby. This is all about Terrence. Terrence, congratulations on completing your requirement to graduate from high school.
Seems like we're having a little bit of a tech issues, but that's all right. We won't go back to Terrence, but we will go to Leo because definitely Michael couldn't have said it better. Leo, where are you?
Right here, I'm right here.
There you are. Tell us, Leo, how does it feel? Who's with you? Who's celebrating with you? Who's rooting for you?
My mom and my little sister.
And tell us, how are you doing today? How are you feeling?
I'm excited, man. This moment finally came. I was waiting for this moment for a long time, man. Just want to thank all of y'all, man. I appreciate all of y'all, man. For real.
And we appreciate you right back. And when I saw you coming to school to pick up your cap and gown, when Wilson sent me that picture, I just was filled with joy to see you. So congratulations. And we're almost there. We're getting through the program. Very soon, I will be pronouncing you a graduate. So congratulations, Leo.
Thank you, thank you.
And we have also, we need to introduce, Michael has to introduce Emmanuel. So let's hear about Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, it has been such a pleasure for Michael and I to get to know you in our family group. You've always had such a positive attitude and just been really fun to be around and had so many jokes. You've been really open to conversation and gaining wisdom and sharing wisdom and encouraging your peers. And I know this has been a challenging year and at points you wanted to give up. And we are so proud of you for really pushing so hard to not give up and to get to this moment. We know you have really big dreams for yourself and you're really working hard at your next steps in life. So we can't wait to hear more. And congratulations. And we're sending you out into the world with lots of love.
Well, we definitely are sending you. And I think I just lost my Emmy for confusing Erica for Michael. But let's not focus on that. Let's go to Emmanuel. Emmanuel, talk to us.
Thank you to Erica. Thank you to all the teachers, but especially to Erica. Like, I would not be able to do this without Erica. I want to say a very, very large thank you to Erica. She was really pushed me and I was able to do everything I had to graduate. So I want to say thank you to her.
And we want to thank Erica as well, because she makes such a big difference for our school and for students. So thank you, Erica, and thank you for those for that kind sentiment. Emmanuel, who's celebrating you today?
My mom mostly.
Great. So we are congratulating you, and we are now going to be going to hear from Hector, because Hector wants to say a few words about Noemi.
Noemi, you did it. Congratulations. Through all the tough times, you persevered and you did it. We had many fantastic, enlightening conversations and family group, and I feel better for having known you and spent that time with you. Please take what you've learned and move forward, and good luck with it. Keep asking those questions, keep having those conversations. I know you're gonna go far. Congratulations, you did it.
Noemi, we spoke a lot over the last couple of days, but we get to speak again, which I'm loving. Noemi, where are you?
Hi, I'm right here.
Forgive me, but I'm keep glancing at the chat. I don't know if you're doing the same where you are, but I keep glancing at the chat and I see Rachel just posted. She says, "Oh, Noemi, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations on this achievement." There's so much love in the chat, so I can't help it. I want to be in both worlds. Are you finding the same struggle? Are you struggling too?
Well, to be quite honest with you, my heart is like beating super fast right now because I'm very proud of myself for making it this far. Honestly, this is a milestone. This is an achievement that I'm very proud of achieving. And I want to thank, I would like to thank Rachel and Hector and Erica. These three people, they are very significant to me because they have called and tell me like, hey, you got to do this. You know, we believe in you. You could do this. And Hector has always been there and supportive and always uses the right words to encourage people. And Rachel I've always felt like she believed in me, and I always appreciated that efforts that she made to tell me like, hey, you got this. Like, you could complete this. I believe in you. And I'm very proud of being here today. Congratulations to everyone as well that has made it this far. This is literally only the beginning. This is only the beginning. I'm very glad.
Well, as you know, you said it so beautifully, and I think that it's so important to believe in people and to be believed in. I definitely remember the people who believed in me when I didn't always believe in myself. So when somebody gives you that gift, it's extremely powerful. And you're looking great. Your hair looks great. You're going to have this moment recorded, so you'll be able to relive it when you're able to focus on everything. And you're getting a lot of love in the chat, as is everybody else. Like Christy's posting, Hector's posting, Stacy's posting, like everybody's posting about you. So you are definitely loved a lot. So thank you for that, Noemi. And Hector actually has, I don't think Kendry is with us, but let's hear what Hector has to say about Kendry.
Hey, Kendry Romero, caballero, hermano. Congratulations. Felicidades. You did it. Through all the hard fights, through all the tough times, you did it. I'm glad to have been part of the conversation and part of the process. And I just want to say thank you. And good luck. You keep on keeping on. You keep taking that got you to this point. And you keep applying that. And you're going to go really far. I believe in you. Good luck.
Thank you, Hector. And I just want to confirm, Paul, that Kendry's not here at this moment, so we can't turn to him, right? Give me a cue, Paul. Okay, maybe he's muted. I'm going to assume that Kendry's not here. If he is here, then people text me and we'll come back to him later, but he wasn't here today.
I don't see him here.
Okay, and also I just admitted Shirley. I guess she was kicked out. We don't really admit people mid-ceremony into the Zoom. It's locked, but Shirley, hope you're back, and sorry that you were locked out. Hope it wasn't for too long. So anyway, on that note, G is going to say a few words about Penda.
Panda, it was a super challenging experience getting to know each other during this pandemic, right? Because of our online sessions. We actually never really got to interact in person, and I know that many of our staff members agree that we actually are missing like a lot of a person about you. Thank you so much for your effort and hard work, and I hope that you may be able to give us a visit after graduating. Congratulations and good luck and everything.
Why don't we visit with Penda? I know she's spoken to us today, but let's give her another chance. She's earned it.
Hello.
Penda, anything else you want to add? I know you spoke a few times, so you don't have to if you don't want to, but we always love seeing you and hanging out with you. And you will visit us, right?
Of course. Like I'm definitely gonna visit. Like I never pictured myself being the type of person to visit like a school. Like my previous school, I never thought I never planned on visiting it ever. But this school, like, I was just like, oh, now I finally understand why people visit their schools, like, whenever. And it's because, like, when you have a school, like, and you connect so well with them and they just treat you so well, you just want to keep going back and you just want to keep spreading that positivity and stuff like that and motivating other students to do what they can, to, like, be here today. So I feel like I definitely will visit. And I just want to thank you guys so much for making this such a positive experience for me in high school to end off high school.
Thank you for making our job so easy. And I will tell you a little something personal. I didn't have a good experience in high school and I never wanted to visit. So when you said that, it really pained me because when I was an adult, I decided to I was driving past my high school and I decided to pop in and like I literally, my body twitched because I was like remembering the bad experiences that I had there. So I'm so happy that you're having a different experience because when I became a principal, I knew that I wanted to create an environment where students had a different feeling than I had in high school. So good on you. And we look forward to seeing you. And on that note, we want to hear about Tia because Tia's definitely earned a little speech too.
I am really excited to be able to congratulate our one and only Tia Smith during this ceremony. She actually was the first student that I've met at Satellite Academy, and it has been a long haul for her to get here. This is such an amazing moment of happiness and a segment of time where Tia should really cherish all of the moments that we went through, PBAs, progress reports, lunch times, and a lot of other fun stuff. I am really glad that you were able to stick through this, eventually earning this very moment. Congratulations, and we'll miss you.
Why don't we turn to Tia? Tia, I've got so much to say to you because we didn't know what was happening yesterday, but Tia is a graduate. Tia, let's talk.
Hi.
Tia, can I say something? I am so stressed in June. The last week of June is the most stressful time of the year. Do you know how stressed I was this week for you?
Yes.
Did you ever doubt that you were going to make it?
I had like a little teeny doubt, but I knew I could push through and do it.
And I saw those text messages going through. I saw those emails going through. I saw Katrina pulling for you. And we are so proud of you because you have earned it. You've been a wonderful, wonderful young woman and a wonderful student. And I'm so excited for you, Tia. Really, really excited. Anything you want to say?
I just want to give a thanks to all my teachers. I want to give a thanks to you and Paul, Katrina. Big thanks to my mom, my dad, my family, everybody who was there for me through this journey. And yes.
Okay. Any shout outs you want to give?
To
people on the chat, or if you see somebody, anybody else?
Shout out to G. Great advisor. Just shout out to all my teachers. I love all of y'all. Everybody, all the staff, I love all of y'all.
Well, we love you back. And the reason I said any shout outs, because I'm glancing at the YouTube channel all the time and I see my best friend from Israel just posted. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe he's watching. I knew I sent the link, but you just never know. So I'm going to give a shout out to Micha Kalfon from Israel, who's watching and sending good luck messages to you all. So on that note, we have another special surprise. Remember I told you, James didn't write one song for you. He wrote two. So let's watch a special musical performance, his second song. James, the graduate who works for our school, wants to sing to you.
What is pain? What is love? It's not enough. I know a couple times in life everything is rough. Times get tough and then life calls your bluff. I know 100 times you wanted to give up. The fact you're here proves you're not a quitter. You'd rather be a winner than grow up being bitter. I'm a born sinner, but I know my inner spirit. And I know we wanna ball and don't want no interference. Dealing with pain, wake up every day hoping everything pays off. No days off, no slack, I respect that. Willing to bet that the feeling you're feeling, only you can invent that. No one gonna do it for you, believe that. But we all rooting for you, you see that. Even if I'm gone, I'ma be right back. Even if I'm off, I'ma get right back on track. Know the sun gon' shine no matter what. And the only way to shine is if you get up. You can't give up even though you may want to. Gotta move in a room like no one saw you. All the things at school you learn, let it earn you all your new fortune. Just like you're supposed to. Life gonna cost you. Pay what you want to. Know they can't cross you. Even if they try, you know the homies gon' slide. And everybody on your side. I think you gotta decide if you really wanna rise. You really gotta grind, cause the time is right now. I ain't trying to slow down, nah, never. You been through it all, sunny days and bad weather. But weather the storm, cause I swear it gets better. We all got flaws when it comes to getting cheddar. I know you want the bread up, I know you want the letters. And if so, you can let up. And if before you get up and treat it like a re-up, you know you gotta seize the opportunities when they come, cause you might miss your chance, cause I did it before. The journey out the bottom really feels like a war. But don't be in a hurry, cause I promise it's more. Gotta watch your inventory, you don't know what's in store. You don't know what's in store.
I love that song. I just do. And by the way, James, you're getting love in the chat. So that's great. Thank you for doing that. We know it's not easy to sit there and write original music. Maybe it's easy for you, but I know that it can't be. So thank you for doing that and recording that for us. Yes, Rachel, we will hear from you now. Rachel, what do you got to tell us?
Teresa Batts, this is Rachel. I want to tell you how proud I am of you completing high school and getting your high school diploma. I'm really excited to see what you do with your future at Satellite. Since I've known you the past 2.5 years, you have grown academically as a critical thinker with your social and emotional growth. And I know that you are interested in pursuing a career in criminal justice. So when you go to your post-secondary school and get that degree, I'm excited to see how you apply it in your future after college. And just thrilled to be able to make this speech for you and congratulate you on your incredible achievement, and I can't wait to see what you do with your future. I wish you the best of luck. Much love, Rachel.
And Teresa, I can't wait to speak to you now. Where's Teresa? Teresa, how are you?
Hi.
Hey, wait. Oh, there you are. There you are. Talk to us, Teresa. How does it feel? Tell us everything.
Well, I just want to say thank you to all of you for helping me reach this point in life. It's just amazing. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, we are very, very happy that you're graduating today, and we are celebrating with you. Like I told you, this is the happiest day in the year for every teacher, for every school principal, because that's when we get to see you guys live up to the promise that we had for you and that you had for yourself. So we're really, really proud of you. On that note, we're going to turn to Katrina, because Katrina is going to say a few words about Alicia.
Congratulations, Alicia. I'm so proud of you, and I know that so many of us at Satellite feel the same. You were just a shooting star, and you moved fast through our little galaxy. And if there's anything that I regret, it's that I didn't get to have you longer as a student. I know you're gonna do great things. Congratulations, Alicia.
Alicia, what's wonderful words to say to a student that's her regret that she won't be able to have you as a student. Where's Alicia?
I'm right here.
Alicia, did you think today was going to be what it is?
No, took me a minute.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm about to cry. Like it took me a long time to get here.
What just happened?
My ring light fell.
Oh.
But yeah, it took me a minute to get here. Like I didn't even think I was gonna do it.
But look at that. You are here. I see you got a balloon there that's appearing in and out of the background. And you know, these are happy tears. It's great when we run a race and we get to that finish line. It's like that cathartic moment, right? When everything, all the emotions come out, all the hurdles that we've had to overcome. We are so proud of you, Alicia. We are
Thank
so
you.
proud of you. Anything else you want to say before we move on?
Thank you to all the teachers, especially Katrina. Oh my God, I love you so much. Like when I first started, I could tell that she was gonna help me. When we had a long talk that day, like she told me I took up so much time, but it was worth it. And I'm just thankful for her because she really helped me so much. And thank you everybody else too. Everybody that helped me pass everything. I'm so grateful.
Well, we love you. We love you, Alicia. And I will say Katrina is such a special person. And so is actually every one of the staff members at Satellite. A lot of times I'm speaking to principals, I'm speaking to people, and nobody can believe that I don't have a bad word to say about any of our teachers, because we have the most dedicated teachers in New York City, hands down, the most loving school in New York City, hands down, and the most persistent and supportive admin staff in New York City, hands down. So we are very proud of our staff. We're really grateful to our staff. And today we get to see what that love looks like on screen as you appreciate your graduation moment. Thank you, Alicia, for spending a moment with us. And Katrina now wants to introduce Eduardo.
Yay, Eduardo, you made it. Through all the ups and downs, you continued to push. You made such a huge effort. You developed such a great rapport with all of your teachers. You have a lot to be really proud of. And I'm so looking forward to hearing about all the great things you're going to accomplish in your future. Congratulations, Eduardo. We will really miss you here at Satellite. Always come back and give us your smile.
Definitely, definitely. And let's hear from Eduardo. I know we spoke to him, but let's speak to him again. Eduardo.
Oh, well, thank you, Katrina. Thank you for everybody that supported me a lot through these times during the pandemic and when I was in person. You know, it was really difficult at the beginning, you know, but I'm really proud of myself, you know, and I'm really proud that I finally accomplished what I needed to accomplish and everything. And I really thank you and thank Katrina for supporting me and for all the support that you guys have given to me. Thank you.
We're very proud of you, Eduardo, and always good to speak to you. And I look forward to seeing you in person in the fall. Lauren Escobar, our lovely English teacher, is going to say a few words about Waleek now.
Waleek, I am so proud of you. I feel like you really grew up during your time here at Satellite. Seems like in family group you went from being everybody's goofy little brother to being the older sibling and the role model for everybody else around you. You're talented, you're hardworking, and I know that you're going places. I'm so proud of you and everything you've accomplished here, and I hope you are too. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Waleek. I'm dying to speak to Waleek.
Yeah, hello?
Waleek, where are you? I can't see you on screen.
Can you see me?
I don't know, Rosemary, can we highlight Waleek? There he
Yeah,
is.
you can see me?
Now I can see you. Waleek, I know you're going to say a few words, but can I just say that submission you gave, that dance, I think you did it for Angela's class.
Yeah.
You know what principals have to have meetings with superintendents. They have to like pick different things they want to showcase about the school. Do you know I played that dance clip to the superintendent because I just love it. It makes me happy. So go ahead, tell us about what you're feeling, what you want to say.
Man, I don't even know. I'm excited right now. Like a lot. Like I've been waiting for this day for so long. Like I have family support me from the get-go, like off top. I appreciate everybody in Satellite for sticking with me. Like as soon as I walked in, I was nervous. I didn't know what to do. But it's like when you got positive energy and people on your side, you can just always strive and be great. I want to thank Moon every day calling me, checking up on me. I appreciate you, bro. You like a second father to me, feel me? It's just a lot of love and positivity, and I love that. I want to thank Michelle too. Man, Michelle already know how we go. Like it started from me failing her class. Like I was thinking about giving up and all of that, but I'm glad I didn't, and I pushed through everything. And yeah, I appreciate you for that. Steve, Paul, everybody on my back about this. It's just like I appreciate everything y'all did, and I'm just happy. Lauren, man, we went through a lot, everything. Like you made sure I didn't give up, made sure I was on task, PBAs and all. I ain't think I was gonna make it, but I'm glad that I just kept pushing. And that's all it is to it. Just keep pushing, be positive. Just make sure you surround yourself with positive energy.
And you said it, Waleek, having people on your side is key. We always have people who are allies and nobody does it alone. So I'm glad that you had people who were the wind in your sails. But don't forget that even though you had that support, you still did it. It still took a lot of effort on your part. Now, are you feeling excited enough to show us some dance moves?
Nah, I don't know about the dance moves, but we'll get that another time. I'm maybe not that excited.
Okay, we'll take a rain check. So on that note, though, I think Michael Ortiz is not here today, but we still want to play his video. So why don't we hear about Michael and then we'll verify that he's not here.
Hi, Michael. I'm so excited to be able to congratulate you on graduating. You've always been such an important part of our family group. You're kind, you're supportive, you're empathetic, you're funny. You've always been the person who's there for everybody, even when you needed someone there for you. We miss you already. And it's been so amazing to watch you buckle down and really get it done this year. And I'm really proud of you. And I know whatever you do next, you will be wonderful at it. Congratulations. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Well, I know Michael's not with us. If I just scanned the participant list, but if I'm wrong, somebody will text me or call me, I'm sure it will. But we do want to hear about Shalia. Shalia, let's hear from Lauren about Shalia.
Hi, Shalia. Congratulations. It's really been a pleasure being your advisor for these past years. You're so hardworking, you're smart, you're the life of every family group party, and the transformation that you've been on, it's incredible. I feel like you're a different student than the one we met when you first started here. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so excited to see what's next for you. Congratulations. I'll miss you. Enjoy.
Shalia, before we go to Shalia, I just want to say I'm really sorry that Michael isn't here with us. He's a wonderful young man, and I know if he's watching on YouTube, we're giving you a shout out. But Shalia, let's not take away your moment. Shalia, let's talk to you for a minute. Shalia, how's it going? You're muted. You have to unmute yourself. I can't hear you. Wait, you're still muted. Oh, maybe there's a tech issue. Hold on. Rosemary, is she able to unmute? There you are. Now you're unmuted. Go ahead.
Oh, you hear me?
Now we hear you. We
Okay.
definitely do.
My fault. I'm feeling great, man. It's been a long journey, and I'm personally grateful for Lauren. I'm grateful for all my teachers. I'm not gonna leave y'all out because y'all all helped me along the way, but I'm personally grateful for Lauren, my mom, Paul. I'm sorry. Because it's been a lot, you know, and it took me a minute, but no matter what, I'm proud of myself because it was many times where I wanted to stop everything, even wanted to drop out, but no matter what, I still pushed myself. And this year, COVID has shown me a lot that, you know, no matter what, you keep going, you don't stop, you keep going till you make it. And I'm personally I'm proud of myself. I really am. And I'm happy that I finally did it because this was a big accomplishment. And I'm grateful for everybody that helped me along the way. And yeah, man, I don't know, I'm happy. These are tears of joy. So
well, Shalia, it gives me great joy to see your tears of joy.
Yeah.
It makes all this pandemic, like all the hardship have meaning. And I'm so proud of you, and you have every right to be proud of yourself because you have really overcome a lot to get to this moment. And you know what? When you win a race that you've worked hard for, isn't it sweeter at the end? Because you know you earned it. It's so sweet.
It really
so
is.
Sweet. And I hope you do come visit us. I loved seeing you pick up your cap and gown from school when Wilson texted me the pictures. And I'll be there this summer. I'll be there in the fall. And so I look forward to seeing you in person.
I will be there.
Congratulations, Shalia. And we're really, really proud of you. And
Thank you.
Tyra is also proud of somebody. You know who she's proud of? She's proud of Chris.
Congratulations, Chris. You finally earned your high school diploma. Way to go. Good luck in everything that you do in your life. Bye.
Chris. Now, Chris, show me Chris with the glasses, with the shades. I saw him this morning. He was looking good. He was on time. He woke up earlier, I think, than he's ever woken up before. Chris, where are you?
I'm right here. Well, I don't
I don't see the shades. That's all right. That's okay. We'll take you without the shades. Before you tell us what you feel, I want to say that, you know, I have seen a few PBAs in my day, and your PBA on the polar bears was one of the best I've seen. It was wonderfully engaging. I want to thank you, and I want to thank Pedro for inviting me. And I thought it was incredible, the work that you did. But tell us, how do you feel, Chris?
Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm a Satellite Academy vet. I've been here twice. I've probably been the only graduate to date through 3 different family group advisors. Special thank you to Tyra, to Emily. Thanks to the teachers who have known me since, you know, I was a semi-developed 17-year-old. Like Hector, like Pedro, like Steve, Paul, and Ashley. There's so many times that over the years I just doubted my ability to get to this point. So I'm never gonna let that doubt exist within me going unchecked from this point moving forward. This was such a confidence and perseverance building experience. The irony is that I wrote down some notes just now in my math notebook that, you know, it's symbolically it was the hurdle for so long. And now, yeah. So Thank you. I just want to say.
Well, congratulations. And I just had a flashback to Governor's Island. So congratulations, Christopher. Good hearing from you. I think Nyla's not with us today, but we still want to hear about Nyla. So Tyra, could you tell us a few things about Nyla?
Congratulations, Nyla. You earned your high school diploma. I wish you much success in all that you do. Bye.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Nyla's not here. If she is here and I'm neglecting to mention her, somebody's gonna blow up my phone, I'm sure. So that was about Nyla, and let's hear about Tennille.
Congratulations, Tennille, on this great achievement in your life. But guess what? The best is yet to come. Whatever you put your mind to, your heart, and your hands, it will grow. Once again, congratulations.
Congratulations, Tennille. I want to speak to you now. You may not know this, Tennille. You there? Tennille?
Yeah, I am.
You may not know this, but I see all the emails going back and forth, back and forth. So I know kind of like how things evolve with every student. So this was a little bumpy ride, but I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you, Tennille. Talk to us.
I'm just not trying to cry yet. First, I want to say thank you to my family. Thank you, Mami, Papi, yo te amo. Esto es para ti. I want to say thank you to my dad's side of the family, my Martinez family. I want to say thank you to my boyfriend, my cousins. I want to say thank you to everybody. This was a long journey for me. I didn't even think I was going to get to graduate this year. And I'm very thankful for all the teachers that helped me accomplish. That goes for Christy, Angela, Tyra. That goes for everyone that has helped me throughout my year, because it was a really, really tough year for me. It was a tough year for all of us. You guys risked your lives to even help us accomplish this. And I'm very, very grateful for all of you guys. I'm very grateful for Tyra the most. Tyra has helped me the most throughout this whole tough year. And I just want her to know that I appreciate her so much, because this was really hard. And I'm done because I'm not trying to cry yet.
Well, this is a very, very emotional moment. And I don't know how you get through a moment like this without crying, you know, because it's when like everything comes together right into this moment. So there's the biggest gift we give people is acknowledging the role they've played in our lives. And, I think being able to help somebody, be there for somebody is such a gift to us. And hearing from you what people have done for you and what Tyra has done for you, I'm sure is just filling up her heart with joy. So we are really, really proud of you, Tennille, very proud. And we're also proud of Janae. So can we say a few words about Janae?
Congratulations, Janae. You earned your high school diploma. Way to go. You worked so hard for this moment. I wish you well in all that you do. Bye-bye.
Janae. Talk to me, Janae. Talk to me. Where are you, Janae?
I'm here.
There you are. Are you going to give me the ugly cry too?
I hope not.
No, it's okay. Talk to me. What are you feeling right now?
I don't even know. I know I did this for my kid though, like literally. Same thing that the girl said before me, Tyra really, she was there. And I was bothering Wilson this whole school year to make sure I was graduating. Like every single day I was bothering him. All the other teachers, they helped out. All my PBA teachers helped out, but definitely Tyra really was there. The person I told about me having a kid, like I ain't tell nobody. I didn't think I was gonna finish school. The fact that I had a kid. Yeah, that's who I really did it for. Like if anybody, I really did it for my kid. Like, but that's it.
Well, that's wonderful. And I think that the fact that you did it for your kid, that's really, really powerful. It makes you rise up to be the best version of yourself. And we're so proud of you today. And Tyra is such a wonderful human being and wonderful advisor. And I'm so happy that you got to work with her. I also really believe that when you're matched with an advisor, it somehow ends up being the right person from you, that there's like some magical thing that happens. And I think that every person in the school has a special connection with somebody different because we just connect differently, and that we have a bunch of loving people who connect with the right people. And I'm so happy that Tyra and you connected and that she was able to support you through this, and really, really proud of you. Janae, I'd spend another hour with you, except Angela Demore wants to say a few words about Eris.
My graduate today is Eris Milton. Eris came to us a short time ago. He came from a school with quite a few credits, so he didn't need that much to achieve what he's achieving today, which is his high school diploma. I'm so proud of you, Eris. You really tried your best. You ran into a little bit of an obstacle, but you overcame it and you followed through. I know that you have plans on going to college in the near future, and I know that you're just gonna go far in life. It was great getting to know you and your mom, and I wish you all the best.
Eris, talk to me, Eris. Where are you, Eris?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, talk to us. What do you want to say? The floor is yours.
Which call it? First, I want to thank my teachers, my family, because there was like a big support system, especially Angela, my PBA teachers. They was a big help, because like when COVID first started, like I wasn't going to school, I wasn't logging on at all, and then but I kind of got motivated to do my work, and I got here without my teachers, my family, like I said. So I'm just happy that I'm here.
And we're happy that you're here, and we're so happy that you're able to celebrate with us. I heard people in your room. Who's celebrating?
I'm sorry?
Who's celebrating with you? I'm hearing some noise in your room.
My grandmother's with me right now, my mother, and my sister, and my nephew.
Wow. They must be so proud.
Yeah.
Anybody watching us on YouTube?
A couple of my family members that live in New York. Like I said, my some people from Puerto Rico are watching right now. So there's quite a few people watching this graduation.
How do you say congratulations in Spanish?
Honestly, don't know.
You don't know?
How you say congratulations in Spanish? Felicidades, right?
Felicidades. So that's
my bad accent. I'm sorry.
Felicidades, and hello to all the people in Puerto Rico who are watching us. Congratulations to you. And let's hear about Ruby.
My second graduate is Ruby Santiago. Ruby's been around for about 3 years, some of the best 3 years that I've had in my life. Ruby and I have had a special bond, and I will always hold her dear to my heart. I got to know her mom very, very well, her mom, Jennifer, a great lady. She wants for her as much as we all wanted for Ruby, which was to graduate. I'm not sure if Ruby's going to be going to college, but whatever she does in the future, I know that she's going to succeed. And I'm going to miss our sock days that we have together, you and I, Ruby. Every time I go in my sock drawer, I think of you, all right? So you take good care of yourself. I miss you, and don't be a stranger.
Ruby, I know you're here because we spoke. Ruby?
I'm right here. I was waiting for y'all to
Okay, I was waiting for you to be sleeping, because yesterday when I called during rehearsal, let me tell you something, you got me nervous. First I heard rumors she wasn't coming. Then she came to the makeup rehearsal and I see her sleeping, and I'm like, Ruby, what's gonna happen on graduation day? So you tell me what's happening today for you, Ruby.
First of all, I thought I wasn't gonna come because I looked at the time and it was 9, and I was like, oh wow, so early. But then I was like, oh, I'm already up, so like I try to get dressed really fast because I knew he told us that we have to be here at 9:30, and I made it.
You did make it, and we're happy that you made it. Are you happy you came?
I'm happy because it's really nice to hear everybody and how they feel and how happy everybody is about, this moment for us.
Well, Ruby, I am ecstatic for you. I know that you haven't always had the smoothest ride, but you have you're definitely a remarkable young woman, and I'm so happy we got to work together, and I look forward to having you visit if you can wake up and visit us. And school's open till 2:50, so you can come late. What are your plans after graduation?
I'm trying to set up some meetings with Lauren so I could talk about college. But besides that, for right now, I just want to enjoy this time that I have.
Well, that's so important, to enjoy life in the moment that you have. And we definitely want you to go to college, because college, let me tell you something. People think, oh, it's just about studying. No, college is fun. College is fun. You get to meet some good friends in college. You got some good moments in college. Even studying is fun in college. So please set up that appointment so that we can get you to college. Juliana just said that she wanted to say something about Dauda. So let's hear from Juliana.
Dauda, it has been such an honor to be your strap mama. I'm really sad that I wouldn't be able to actually say goodbye to you this year, but I wanted to let you know how proud I am of you. You've been that top kid, top attendance, top grade, top everything, and it has just been amazing watching your progress. Whatever it is that you choose to do in your future, I know it's trade school, I know you're going to be super successful at making $1 million. Just don't forget the people you left behind here. I'm going to miss you.
Dauda, where are you, Dauda? Dauda, how are you feeling today, Dauda?
I'm feeling good.
You're feeling good?
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to be doing, making $1 million?
Of course.
Okay, that's great. I hope you definitely remember Satellite Academy when you make that $1 million. So, Dauda, who's celebrating with you?
My siblings.
Your siblings?
Yeah.
Anything you want to say?
Nah, I just want to shout out to all the teachers that helped me succeed, because I couldn't do it without them.
Well, shout out received. Shout out received loud and clear. Dauda, you know what student is going to be presented after you?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, let me tell you, nobody, because we're about to get to that part where I pronounce you graduates. So you are the final student that we're talking to today. Any last word before I go ahead and go through the ceremonial declaration of graduates?
Nah.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask all the graduates, and I'm looking at my notes. I think it was Tennille who looked it up for me, if I'm not mistaken, or Naomi, about which direction to move the tassel. And I'm going to ask you to put your tassel on your right side. So everybody's tassel is going to go on your right side right now. And I'm going to say that by the powers vested in me by the state of New York, you're going to move your tassel from the right to the left. I now pronounce you graduates. We now sadly have to go off of YouTube because we're going to be playing a song that's copyrighted, and we don't want that stuff to come